The two things that are commented most on my shorts. 1, Tater, the horse. Yes, I know who Tater is. Yes, I know who Queso is. He's very funny. He's very enjoyable to watch. Second most commented thing, Car and Rocket is fastest. And you know what? I think you're right, but it's just so lazy. And that's why I want to try and figure out, oh, okay. Well, hold on a minute. That's why I want to try and figure out what I can do to make something faster than Car Rocket. I'm assuming the biohacker is going to be needed, right? But I think also we're going to need to do some like selective breeding on this side of things. It seems like the only way, right? Like we do some selective breeding, we need food. We do some selective breeding, we try and like get some things going. We find something that's like relatively fast and we use that in the neighbor's little cesspool. So here's what I'm thinking. I don't like that neck, but I think we just start with some specific little tests, right? Little arm horse guy. And then of course we do like some of the specific ones like Tiger and Rabbit, which we know is very strong. Like this is typically a very good, easy early pairing for strong pairs. And then maybe we go for some less normal situations, right? Here I am. We're just trying to find the fastest. And I do have an idea in case things fall apart, but I'd rather it didn't come to that, you know? So let's just see what we could do, right? So yeah, look at this. We've already got something pretty strong here, but this is unfortunately not really what we're looking for. Maybe if we mix horse and horse, we get closer to something that we really like. Maybe size is important, you know? Who knows? Maybe we go tiger and human horse, and we end up with something like this, you know? Like, let's see how fast this guy is. How fast is this guy? That one's pretty good. This one's okay. I like the jumpies. So, you know, and then we like mix these two. And then maybe we decide that tiger rabbit horse here needs to go more rabbit. That's what I'm just like, you know, getting some genetic mixes going. Okay, so this guy's actually pretty good. This one's obviously pretty good. This guy's okay. Maybe we go further into fish than into horse, right? Blah, blah, blah. Like you. Weirdo. Skippy. Oh, Skippy. Delilah. What's it like up there in New York City? You're too old. You're too old. You're not too old. Your name is Scamp. Okay. And we got Georgie. I think he's in his first marriage still. Battlehawk. Probably not. You, Mr. Big Head. Isn't Mr. Big Head a character from Rocko's Modern Life? Isn't that the frog? Like his boss? Janessa. Frank. Just as a base, we have a car, right? We have Car Rocket. This is what we're competing against. We have a long way to go. Okay, Delilah here has a lot of get up and go, obviously. As does Scamp. Janessa obviously does pretty okay. You have some interesting jumping that I want to get into. Maybe we need to go for like a jumper, you know? Like Rabbit and Fi. So, Frank, Delilah, Scamp. That feels like a strong start, right? So who was it? It was Scamp. It was Delilah. And it was... Shoot, who else was it? It wasn't Weirdo, was it? It was Battlehawk. We're gonna run it a few times. I'm gonna give you the seconds of the best one, and we're gonna cycle through a couple times. I just want something that's like sub 10 that we can start cycling through and maybe breeding. Like once we get something good out of this first run through, I'm gonna dump this out and we're gonna go for something big, right? Honestly, give me like 2 good ones out of here for us to throw in, and then we'll go from there. All right, we had like a 17 and a 20. We're gonna run those back to back. So we got like a 7. We'll see if we can get like 2 or 3 7s, and then we'll throw them back in there. And you'll notice that every once in a while, you'll get like a older generation bred back in because it was really fast. A 6.9, nice. Those are two really good floppies. We're gonna throw those in there, and we're gonna hope we get like, I don't know, something better. I do have other ideas. Like, I want to find things that leap very well. I think that would be good. Look, we started at a 9. The question is, how far in can we get? How low can we go, right? There's a 6.8, 6.5. It's trying real hard. Look how many generations we're at. 6.7. Was it better? Not really. It was incrementally better. So we're going to keep going lower and lower until we find something good. And I'll come back whenever I have something crazy. But this is what I do. I just make a couple floppy disks, and then I put them back in as the numbers get lower and try to further optimize. A 6.1, see? Now, the lowest people have been able to really get on this is like a 5 something, which is fair, you know? That's how it goes. What I'd love to do is I'd love to take just this 6.2 since we already have a 6.2. I'd love to just throw that in there by itself. Can we push past? Can we hit like a mutation or something? That's what I want to know. 5.9? I saw that 5.9. Where'd that come from? Sometimes I think if it goes low and then it goes back high, it's almost as if it's like, okay, we got like a crazier number, but it wasn't as consistent. That's almost what it feels like. Like, it feels like success rate is important to these. All right, we have a 6.0. That's the fastest we've had. We haven't broken the 5 yet. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to keep working on this and I'll come back to y'all. So the best I could get with my fit and rabbit combination was like a 7.8 after a while. So I threw all of my reject stuff back in there along with one of the rejects from the other combination. And we're going to see if maybe it'll stabilize and go super down. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, wait a minute. Wait just a second here. 5.8, that's the best we've had so far. Give me one more of those and let me see if it stays that low. I'll throw all this crap in there right now. We'll give up. We'll just try to make the best thing ever. That's what we'll do. 8, 6, 7, 4, a 6, 6. You know what? Whatever. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Okay, let's do the oldie first with Tex-Mex. You know, that kind of looks like our old pal Kill Me. That's interesting. So this is perfection. All right, let's do this race and then we'll go from there. Okay, yeah. Super fast. Good momentum. Good momentum. It's just not enough. I don't think we're going to be able to do it with the optimizer. We're going to have to go straight CRISPR, I think. All right, the very first thing we need to do is extract car DNA, and then I'll just click it in here. You can hit Control-C, but I clicked it there so that you guys could see what I was doing, and we're going to Group 18 here, and clear, and paste. Now we have car DNA right here, and now there are things we're going to change. I copied them all from here. This website is the best. It has absolutely every gene. Anyways, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through and I'm going to look at these. I'm going to tell you some of the things that I figured out, and we're going to go from there. So, 18, Helix 18, gene 11, is locomotion synchronicity. So, body parts will try to move in synchronous fashion. So, on 18, 11, which I believe is 10, on this particular thing, because it goes from 0 to 10, locosync. Locosync is going to be T, so 2 T's. Now, what's next? 18.2, speed factor. Isn't that interesting? It seems like the best speed, we have G is 100, C is 30, A is 50, T is 133. We're going to go T once again, so 18.2, T. T. Now remember, it goes from 0 on this, but on the genome website, it goes from 1. Remember that. Leg is circle. A is 0, T is 1, G is 0, C is 0. So it needs to be T. So 1, 4, needs to be T. Limbs do not need to be limp, so let's make sure that 2, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right now it's C. That's why cars can't move on their own anymore, is because of this gene right here. So we change that to anything else. We'll change it to G. Also need to worry about, so if it's A, it's normal. We want it to be C, and the reason we want it to be C is so that joints can be moved, but they can't be stopped, resulting in what looks like exaggerated movement. So they go, wow, right? Brake force, amount of force required for a body part to detach. This is something that I was really curious about. 410, which is 0, which means that it's unbreakable, basically. We are gonna change it to C. So now things will break. Number of back leg joints is another one I wanted to mess with. So 4, 3, 1, 2, 3. It is at G, which is 1. I was thinking about putting it at A for 7 so that there's 7 back legs, so that there's just a bunch of wheels. I think that's it. There might be some like movement speed and stuff that we need to worry about, like 1, 4. We're gonna put it on our Horsey game.
How dare you?
And we're gonna, I didn't mean to do it to that car, but that's kind of what we wanted, isn't it? And here's Janessa. 3, 2, 1. No, it doesn't seem like it's not breaking off. I guess we need to change its torque or something? I don't know. I'm going to look into it. Oh, they come right off. That might actually be perfect. 2, 1. Your feet just fall right off, huh? The guy just keeps falling apart. So what I think we need to do, I think we need to leave it up to fate. So Georgie, in one weird trick. Does he need like a balloon? Do we have a balloon to give him? We do. Maybe he needs more than one balloon? Oh, that helps. That's hilarious. Now he's in there. Maybe it needs to be just the limp boy. Okay, so we have these. These are both the same thing. Here's what I want to do. I want to go and I want to just get the limp guy DNA that I made. We're going to use just that, because we have it. We have it on the computer if we need it. I think if we run this enough times, we might end up with some sort of freak accident, right? Or not. This might be the worst thing I've ever seen. Let's just see how that goes. All right, we Weirdo and Toast of the Town. We have Horse. All right, you two need to get together now. And then Tail of the Town over here needs to go in with his grandson, which is an awful thing to do, but whatever. Weird. Not quite yet. Oh, I know what we could do. We copied a bunch. So we're gonna go for the dog strat. We're gonna go for the overload the system and get some rarities strat. I think this could work. Or it could destroy our game, but you know what? I don't care either way. You. Basically, if we can't pick them up and like move them without killing them, we gotta get rid of them. Okay, High Horse is fine. Caramel Crown. Bourgeois. Brutus. Those other two we're gonna have to throw them through now. Oops. Seriously? Alright, so Caramel Crown and High Horse, you both have very interesting genes now to deal with. Interesting. Okay, I think I found the answer. I went into the Horsey Game Discord and I found this link from a month ago. And Lars Cisarat posted the genome, so let's try it out, shall we? None of them exploded. Interesting. I put one of them in there. Hold on, hold on. I just found another one from our wonderful, wonderful friend Devin. Wheels explode everywhere. They sure do go fast, it seems. Okay, so they do explode. It seems like it takes them a while to explode. Okay, we won by cheating, but I don't think it really counts. Unless we can get one that like really throws a wheel. I think consistently the car is still the fastest. Yeah. That's unfortunate. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think, and maybe we'll have to try part 2 of this because there's just a lot going on, and I can't quite come to a solution myself. So I lied. It's not over. Somebody sent me on the Horsey Game Discord. They sent me. Oh, you got to catch those, Brandon. They sent me a special little fella who does something very, very interesting. Oh, I just gotta grab him. Oh, I just gotta grab him, please. It's because these other freaks. I need to just keep my mouse like up here. What if we change the aspect ratio? Beautiful. And race. No! Did we do it? That counts. You know what? That counts. If you don't think it counts, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what you think. I do care. I care so much. What do you think?